Will Disney Plus shows get physical media releases? That's what we're going to discuss in this video. Hey, it's me AP and welcome back to another video. So, Disney Plus shows, will they get physical media releases? Why am I discussing that topic today in this video? Well, I'm discussing it because we're not getting physical media releases on shows that Disney Plus are putting out currently, and it's one of those where I feel like it's an important discussion because I talk about physical media a lot on this channel, and it's sort of like one of those questions to put to the world and to say, is this going to be the sort of like the turning point of why we don't get physical media releases, and the topics within today's video that I'm going to discuss, really, because Disney Plus is putting out a ton of content, a ton of new shows on the streaming services now. It's launched over 2 years ago, 2019, and they're putting out lots and lots of stuff, especially this year in 2021. A lot of TV shows are now coming to the surface, but we're not getting DVD releases, we're not getting Blu-ray, we're not getting 4K, we're not getting physical media releases at this moment in time. But when will we? Will we ever get them? That is the question. That is the question for this episode. So let's dive in to the topic, ladies and gentlemen. So what are the big shows that are missing a physical media release currently? And the shows really are the big ones we all know about. We got The Mandalorian season 1 and 2, WandaVision, and The Clone Wars season 7. So let's go to The Clone Wars season 7. A lot of the other seasons have all been released on DVD. The season 7 was the first one to be released under Disney Plus, on Disney Plus, and it was the finale of that show. On Wikipedia at the moment, we've got a sketched-in date of November for a physical media release date, but online I cannot see any press releases in regards to this. So take that with a grain of salt, whether we'll get that physical media release of season 7 of the Clone Wars, the Star Wars spin-off show. It seems like they will probably put it out at some point, maybe, because we've got the rest of them. But then you've got to think to yourself, these were not created by Disney originally. These were when Disney didn't own these shows. So we're still waiting on that season 7 of the Clone Wars. So that is one big show. I know there's a huge fan base for the Clone Wars TV show, and I know a lot of people will be wanting that. I was actually going on Reddit boards only like earlier on today, and sort of doing a bit of research on this, and I was seeing on like Reddit boards people saying they were going so far to get like a copy of the Clone Wars season 7. They were going on eBay to sort of like get bootleg versions, and I don't condone that at all. I don't condone that. If you want to do that, fair enough. That's up to you. But selling another property on eBay, I don't agree with. I don't think that's fair. But look, if people want to buy it, if people are so adamant that they want to get a copy, some sort of physical media copy, I can sort of understand it. And if Disney are holding off so long and maybe they might never release it, I can also understand that people are really just so want that physical media release that they'll just go to any means to get it. But I don't agree with other people profiteering from Disney's work, and people who are employed by Disney who are making that someone else profiteering off that. The other releases I want to discuss are WandaVision. WandaVision is a recent show on Disney Plus, the first Marvel show. We're getting a lot more Marvel shows now. We've got the Falcon and the Winter Soldier show currently. We've got the Loki show coming up. But WandaVision was the first one, and for me, WandaVision feels like a one and done show. I don't feel like we're going to get a second season of WandaVision. So why are we not getting a physical media release of this? Why is this not being announced yet? It just seems bizarre that that Disney would not want to put this out yet. But I know there's definitely a reason on this, and we'll get to the reasons in a moment. But WandaVision is another one. I feel like because it is a limited run, we should be getting a physical media release of that. I mean, sure, they could come out tomorrow and say we're going to get a season 2, but still, why are we not just getting season 1 of WandaVision put out on physical media? It does seem bizarre. The next one, the final one I want to talk about is The Mandalorian, season 1 and 2. So we got 2 seasons of The Mandalorian now, so it's not like we've given Disney enough time to sort of promote season 1 and then promote season 2, release both of them seasons. It's been over a year and we've not had any physical media release of The Mandalorian season 1 or season 2. That is such a big show, and I know, again, with the Star Wars, with the Clone Wars, Star Wars is there's a massive fandom. Lots of people like Star Wars. We all know I love Star Wars, and a lot of people like having like all the Star Wars collection on the physical media shelf. I've got my Star Wars collection just here now. I've got some of my Star Wars stuff here, and you know, it's sort of frustrating that you can't have a physical media copy of their movies or the TV shows, and it puts into question, when will we get it, or again, will we get it? And The Mandalorian, I know loads of people would buy that DVD or the Blu-ray. I would buy the DVD because I'm a DVD fan. I collect DVDs. I would definitely get it because I'm a Star Wars fan. I love Star Wars. So it's frustrating that these big shows that have already been released have not been given physical media releases so far. So why are Disney holding off on these physical media releases? And again, I said earlier on this video, this Disney Plus was launched in 2019 now. And it seems the obvious reason why they're holding off on releasing any of these shows as physical media releases is because they're doing such a good job on the subscriber count for Disney Plus. I think they had a target to set, and they sort of smashed the target, and then they set another one, they smashed another target for the amount of subscribers they wanted to get by a certain amount of time. They are doing very well at getting people in onto Disney Plus and streaming stuff. So it comes to question, and I'm playing devil's advocate here, why would they ever release them on physical media releases? Or why anytime soon would they? Because if people want to go back and watch The Mandalorian over and over again, and say, I don't know how much it is a month, is it? Well, it's like $5 or I think it's £6, isn't it? £6, $5.99. I forget how much it is a month, Disney Plus. But for me, right, I know there's lots of new shows coming out, so for me, Disney Plus makes sense to have. But if you want to say just watch The Mandalorian, you've got season 1 and 2, and you're not interested in Marvel, you would just get the DVD box set, and you would cancel the subscription for Disney Plus, and you would just watch them over and over again. Therefore, they would be losing money because they wouldn't get that subscription fee in. So this is probably why they're doing it. They probably just want to hold on to them properties on Disney Plus exclusively for as long as they can until they decide to do a physical media release. I feel like the way they're going to go about this is maybe just like hang on these shows for as long as they're in public domain. They're very popular on like Twitter and social media. I think we are only going to see them physical media releases when the property starts to maybe go a bit flatter, and that's when they'll be like, now's the time. Maybe the viewership on Disney Plus is getting lower, and this is now the time. Maybe they think this is the point where we're going to do some sort of physical media release. So I honestly feel like the only reason why they're holding off on anything is just because Disney Plus is so successful, and it is doing such a good job on getting people in and watching the shows currently. So do I think we'll see physical media releases in the future? Sure, I think we'll see Disney releasing a lot of these shows like The Mandalorian, WandaVision in the future. I'm almost certain we will see it at some point. But again, I think it all just comes down to, I think, say for instance, like The Mandalorian, I think we'll end up getting a physical media release once that show is done and dusted. Once that show is finished and we see the finale, the last ever episode, I think that is that point when we will then get, maybe there'll be a bit of a wait, and then we'll get the physical media, a full-on box set of the whole show in one. I don't think they're ever going to release individual seasons. I don't think Disney will release it like that. I think the old school way of releasing DVDs now for Disney with Disney Plus shows is gone. Unless it's maybe a really low budget show, something maybe from a Hulu. I don't feel like Disney Plus are going to be releasing any of the big Marvel or Star Wars shows on physical media before they've sort of come to a certain age and come to a certain end point of the shows. So it's a bit disappointing, and maybe that won't happen. Maybe I'll be proven wrong and they will end up releasing physical media releases. But just going on what has happened so far with like The Mandalorian, and The Mandalorian's quite a good sort of something to chart upon. You know, we can sort of like chart the progress of a show and where Disney is up to with physical media releases, because we've got 2 seasons of that show already released, and we've not had a physical media release as of this point. It sort of comes to question when will it? Is 3 seasons enough, or is it 4 seasons, or is it we release every season first on Disney Plus and then we say we're going to do a physical media release? So I feel like that is a show we can look at as the example of where we're going to sort of go with physical media releases, and to see what avenue, what direction Disney go in the future for releasing physical media to us all as physical media fans. If you enjoyed this video today, please do give it a like and check out the rest of my movie-related content as well. And let me know your thoughts on this topic today. Do you think that Disney will start releasing the shows on physical media releases, or do you feel like it's never going to happen? Or at what point will we see physical media releases of shows like WandaVision, The Mandalorian, Clone Wars? Will it ever happen? Let me know your thoughts, and I'll see you next time.